There's a lot of fear going on right now. A lot of fear of what's going to happen next and how's my business going to survive? What am I going to go do to make sure that I succeed through recession, inflation, the economy, everything that's happening? And look, fear is normal. The thing that we can't allow to happen, though, is for fear to cause us to stay still, because anything that's standing still is dying. Anything that's standing still is dying. It's not growing. And I'm not talking about those times where you have to keep your mind quiet to reflect. I think that's growth. I think that's movement. That's taking action to take care of your mind, to be able to relax and grow from it. I'm talking about not taking action at all. In essence, almost, it sounds contrary to what I just said, but it's almost like you're taking action against taking action because of fear. And so what I want you to think of, I want you to think of all those people. I want you to think of all those human beings that have had to take action through all of the fear they had to face, all of the actual pressure, all of the problems, all of the things that have gone wrong and have still succeeded. Because we're a race. Humanity is a race of people that continually adapt and change and grow. We just can't be held back. But we also have to take action in the right direction. Because depending on the era that we live in, depending on the time that we live in, depending on the year we're in, depending on the month that we're in, we have to tackle things differently. The world changed, we change. The way that we solved a problem last year isn't necessarily the same way that it will be solved this year. We think differently, we act differently. The point is that you've got to take action. You just can't say, hey, I'm so scared in your head, obviously. I'm so scared that I'm not going to do something today. I'm just going to sit here and dwell on how bad I feel today, how sad I feel inside. Because the world's sad, the world's ugly, everyone's against me. I want you to take action, even if it's just one simple thing today. The point is to get into the habit of taking action in a direction that will change your life for the positive. And it can be as simple as you just reading an article, you going for a walk. I mean, how many times have we read in history books? Or heard a podcast where we hear all of these great philosophers of a different time say, hey, I just went out for a walk and I came back refreshed. I came back thinking different. That's what I needed. Or it could be you just sitting down and listening to a podcast or a webinar or talking to a friend. The point is that you need something else to interject so that you can create that environment that you need to be in. You need to step out to make stuff happen. So today, whatever it is, I want you to pick up a book. I want you to read an article. I want you to go out for a walk. I want you to call or text a friend. I want you to step out a little bit and get comfortable with being uncomfortable, because that's what's going to allow you to continue to change throughout your whole life. This isn't something new that just happens to us. This is something that's going to continue to happen, and at different levels. Sometimes harder, sometimes lighter. But one thing is for sure, the better you get at adapting, the better your life will be, and the better the life will be of those around you, because you will be a blessing to them. Take some action today, even if it's small.